guys who are really good at like talking to women and interacting with women is guys that could like that go with their feeling. You understand what I'm saying? That's generally like the thing that, because you connect more with a woman when you go with your feeling and your gut, meaning like you're able to, when you're talking to the girl, especially like if you're being real authentic, like the best times, and this is the funny part, the times when it was easiest for me to pull a girl or get a chick was the women that I was really, really attracted to, like really, really feeling. I thought they was like hot. I was into them, whatever. And the reason why that is because I'm authentically like I actually feel like I want her that bad. You understand what I'm saying in that situation? So a lot of times guys, they say to me, hey, would it be easier for me to try to talk to girls that are like average or ugly or girls I'm not really feeling? I'm like, not really, because you're not really feeling her. You got to go for the girls that you see them and you be like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you get that double take. You're like, yo, I got to go holler. You got to have that feeling, because that feeling is real and it's authentic. So when you talk to her, what happens is that she's reciprocating and she's showing interest, right? That only increases and intensifies your interest in the situation and what you're saying to her. So now it's almost like you're going back and forth. It's like you're playing tennis. You hitting the ball to her, she hitting the ball to you, hitting the ball to her, she hitting the ball to you. But it's coming off very natural to the point where you're not even thinking about it. So a lot of times, the problem with a lot of times when dudes had like the pickup artist energy, it was just being like calculated to a point where you're not even in the moment technically with the girl feeling the interaction. You see what I'm saying? So when you have that feeling in the situation, a lot of times it's a way better, interaction, and you connect with the chick more, and a lot more times you'll make things happen because it's more of an authentic feel. So the thing is, if you put it out there and then you see that the girl is feeling you and she's reciprocating, it's more likely you're going to get her because she's feeling you too, and it's that mutual interest. But if she's not feeling you, what's going to happen is that it's going to be an easier thing to where she's most likely not going to waste your time or whatever. She'll probably just sort of like, reject you easily because she sees that you're feeling her, but she's not feeling that same energy. So the energies sort of clash, and then you just keep it pushing. But a lot of times when you're just like kind of going through the motions, or you're saying pickup lines, or you're just like trying to say things to seem cool, it doesn't really help you, because you're not really like authentic in that moment. You're not really there. You know what I'm saying? It's great.
So you're saying, though, if you have like the emotion, like you see this hot girl, like damn, and you go up there and you talk to her, you're going to project that and everything. But you got to be confident in projecting that, because some guys would find it hard to have that emotion because they're overthinking the situation.
Right. And that's why it's good to learn how to, or practice talking with women and doing all that other stuff, because when you do find those girls that you're really feeling, you want to be already on point. You know what I'm saying? To know how to have those conversations. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. It's kind of what you talk about too, Afi. With I remember we talked about this like a long time ago when I first started working with you. You mentioned something about the vibe and everything, going out there and see if you got the vibe with the girl and everything. Just have the conversation. If it's there, it's there.
I was an interesting kid, bro. Like I used to, when I was a kid, I liked to watch people. Like a lot. Like some kids will play, I sit back and watch.
Right.
And then I would just see who's doing what and what is what. And then after kind of like see it a few times, it might be like, it's time to try it. So it's just not even just women. Just, I don't know. That's not weird, but I'm just saying, somebody would say it's weird because that's not something that people would like to say that's what I do the similar shit now, but it's just, it makes sense now because I'm grown. When I was a kid, I was just doing it. I don't know why I didn't have the, you know what I'm saying? I know the reason and shit now. When I was doing it when I was a kid, I didn't really,
Right.
But people just, like a lot of things are cause and effect, man. People just, they get so caught up in their ego and people I think it's expectation too was a lot, man. And expectation and entitlement, like regardless of who you date, man, you cannot make people do what you don't want them to do. And if you just recognize recognize that. That'll take a lot of sweat off your balls right there. Like, because
Right.
cats will be like, well, you know, I got the game and I got status. So she needs to listen. Yeah, fool, but you like that. That's what make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? That's her code.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You may not fuck her good, or you may just whatever. You may like Alpha Villains, he made a good ass video too about losing a woman to a simp, and like it was some boss shit because it's like people always want to roast simps, but sometimes people just another dude. Okay, like a lot of women who I used to fuck with, I can look at their Facebooks and I can see that they happy and in love and shit like that, and I don't look at it like, ooh, this guy was better than me. He just was willing to do some shit that I don't want to do. Like when you're dealing with women, it don't matter how much game you got or swag or whatever. For the most part, she gonna want some type of commitment, and some cats just not willing to give it. I'm not willing to give it, and regardless, she may even fuck with you, but she'll start phasing herself out. So it may not be just like the ultimatum, like, all right, Locario, it's either you commit to me or not. It may not happen like that, but she may just be like, all right, I've been stuck on this nigga. Now let me start weighing my options. The other cat did offer me dinner like 3 months. I left that shit on red. Let me hard as shit and say, oh, I just happened to get this type of shit. Did that because that's all it takes. Women got it so easy. Women can come with any excuse. It don't even matter. If a woman left a cat on red, she can take 8 months. Oh,
we lost Locario.
It's the Holy Ghost.
Oh yeah, we'll continue. What were you saying though? We'll get back on.
It can be 8 months. If as long as she say something that's not out of pocket, he in there. Because he want, especially if he never has sex with her, he like, yeah, whatever. Like, oh, I'm so sorry, I just came from space. That's what she said. She say, oh, I just came from space. I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, how was space? Anyways, yeah, what's going on with you?